record that. That's it, man.
You don't have to go like on Facebook and say it fucking live.
No, so that little box does it all for us. We're live.
Usually I get a notification when you're live.
It'll show up. Takes about 30 seconds. We're delayed by a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, not like in here, but it's happening. So welcome to it, man. This is, I think, episode number 15.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
I thought like 5 or 6.
You remember how we were talking about earlier? How you're forgetting things? Yeah.
I guess I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. It says Joe's live.
I'm live. It's official. Well, we're live.
So you never actually pay attention to people's comments, so I'm gonna try to do that today.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because you can watch what's going on live, but you have to turn that down.
Oh.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
we're gonna hear ourselves talk. Well, shit. It's good to see you. Good to have you here. We're trying a few new things. We got headphones this time, which is interesting.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. It feels more official, right?
Yeah.
We actually got a sponsorship recently.
Amazon.
Yeah.
GPs?
Amazon, man. Still haven't seen the customer base come back at it, but we're getting there, man. We're moving up in the world. I still have to pay for all my Amazon stuff, but they let me put stickers all over the place. So, well, shit. It's been. We don't even drink mimosas anymore on Sundays. What's going on, dude?
Oh, Saturdays.
That's why you're over there drinking by yourself, and I'm not showing up until the next day.
Oh, I haven't been able to afford it. My fucking restaurant closed down.
Oh, yeah. I used to drink there too.
Me too.
Okay, so you did have that perfected. What was that, last night or some shit? I was like, holy dude, you had perfected the art of getting paid to drink.
Yeah.
It's impressive. I tried that. I was doing that all week. It's fucking exhausting.
You develop this
It's an investment.
tolerance.
A tolerance.
It all just gets stored in there.
Mm-hmm. No, that's the thing about it. It's like, because for me, I don't know. I felt great for the first day. And then, because I did a convention, right? This last week I was in Vegas. That's the one. Not Reno. But Vegas, and I was super stoked to find all these different, like, hey, freaking free beer over here, free beer over here, like, right on. But the problem is, man, by 5 o'clock you're burnt and done and ready for a nap. Which explains a lot of the way that pizza shop was run, now that I think about it.
Yeah, but my drinking and working started at, 5 p.m.
Oh, yeah, I gave you a little more time there. That makes sense.
So, yeah, by the time I was done working, it was, bedtime.
Right.
Which,
Perfect bedtime.
I have, like, a serious sleeping problem, so it works for me.
It actually was a benefit. So you were medicating.
Yeah.
We'll stick with that story. I'm all right with it. But right on, man.
I have to drink in order to sleep. Otherwise, I just, like, lay in bed for hours on end, staring at the ceiling.
Sounds
Sometimes
like high school.
I'll even, like, put a pillow over my face.
And just hope it all ends soon.
Come
Come on.
Just hoping to, like, fall asleep.
Lean over to your wife. Hey, just push it in.
No, I can't do that because there's a little evil toddler in between us.
Oh, yeah. How's the kid, man?
Great. Just got a black eye today.
How'd that happen?
He ran into the table.
Like,
trying to throw a ball, I think.
well, so that's what we discovered is that little people... No, not little people are drunk kids.
Little people are drunk.
Little kids are drunk people.
Yes.
Or like little drunk people.
Yes.
Not the midget kind of little drunk people, but the other, so basically toddler, because shit, he's coming right up on 2 years, right?
Yeah, he's see, August is what, 4 months away?
Yeah. God damn, that's coming up fast.
Yeah.
It's weird because I watch the Snapchats, and for me, I see him, I don't know, go from a little sack of skin and potato to
I don't
turning.
even hardly do the Snapchats anymore because my phone's so fucked up.
It's because you have an Apple.
No, it's not Apple, it's Verizon. Because my phone started getting shitty, and then I got a text from Verizon that said I'm eligible for an upgrade.
So they put it out.
Fuckers.
But you have an iPhone, though. iPhones are they're known for doing this shit, man. Okay, so I was at, I don't remember the name of it, but it was at an airport bar last night. And
When I was talking to you on the phone?
No, this was before we were talking. Because I had just gotten a beer from Burger King. And I thought it was the coolest thing since peanut butter. But, no, this a few hours prior, I went to a random bar while I was still in Vegas in the airport. And the bartender made me feel all special. Because I ordered a beer. He's like, hey, you get a half-price shot if you order a beer. And he, like, kind of winked at me. I was like... He nodded. I was like, all right, cool. So I ordered a shot. He was this old Mexican dude. Pretty awesome. Actually reminds me of Veronica, Ronnie's dad. Is it her dad or grandpa?
Her dad.
Dad. Yeah. You know, he's like always laughing at his own jokes kind of shit, but
Yeah.
he's like a happy dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the bartender that I had.
Yeah, Jesse's cool shit.
Yeah, Jesse's cool as fuck. And so anyways, it was basically him at this bar. So I ordered a drink, and then a few more people show up. We all get our drinks, and we end up talking about how basically you're cool if you have blue bubbles, and you're lame if you have green bubbles.
The fuck does that mean?
When you text somebody, what color is the bubble that comes back?
Oh, I don't know. Blue?
Yeah, if you text me, it's blue, because I'm cool.
Because you have an iPhone?
Because I have an iPhone. Exactly. If you text
Because
someone,
you have a status symbol?
yeah, it's just a status symbol is all it is. Like, I don't even like my phone. I just simply like... When I text people, I'm like, oh, they also have an iPhone, so they're cool. You know, like... But...
I guess I don't really pay attention to that.
So
but
we're bullshitting, but yeah, go ahead.
I don't like Androids. I've tried playing with them and using them. It's...
Well, they're confusing.
Yeah.
iPhones are great.
Everybody says that, like, iPhones are confusing because they have one button.
But Androids don't have any buttons now. So... Or... Oh, shit, the iPhones don't either. I don't know. Actually, that was the biggest change for me. I had to... I just got a new one, and I lost my headphone jack. Remember how those, you know...
Oh, yeah.
Since the beginning of time, every phone has had a headphone jack.
Why?
Yeah, now they got rid of it, and I'm pissed. It sucks, but yeah, no, it's good to fucking be back in town. I can only take so many days of drinking straight before shit gets exhausting.
So you said you were at, like, multiple airports. How many fucking flight changes do you need to get to Vegas?
Okay, well... So, the other company I worked with, they'd travel me a lot, so we'd start doing direct flights. This company doesn't, you know, deal with...
There's no direct flight to Vegas from here?
Apparently, no, there's lots of them, but I didn't get any of them.
It's like an hour flight.
I know, it's not even that far. No, I'm not important enough, apparently, so...
Well, I know I talked to you when you were at one airport,
Mhm.
and then I went down and sat down and watched, like, an episode of whatever I was watching
Like,
on TV.
Half an hour later, I was at
And
another
you called
airport.
me, and I'm like... I thought you were fucking flying somewhere.
I was flying from San Francisco to Sacramento, which is the
10
stupidest
minutes?
flight in the world because they get up, they put their gear up, and then they immediately put their gear back down and start descending.
Ugh.
It's the dumbest fucking flight I've ever seen. That's distracting.
That was very distracting.
But yeah, no, that's I don't know. Either way, it's good to be fucking back in town, and slightly. Well, I'd like to say so, but I'm not yet. Still working on that.
Give it
Next
time.
week. Give it. How long does it take?
You gotta stop drinking, then you'll be sober.
Well, there's a time period, of course.
I don't know, probably 12 hours.
What's that?
I mean, being hungover, I guess, technically, you're still drunk, basically.
Definitely woke up still drunk a couple times this week. Fucking sucked. Although that was blaming the Taco Bell. You see that?
Speaking of Taco Bell and Burger King having beer, you know Taco Bell is actually opening new restaurants here with
I
liquor?
found one.
Really?
Yes, 3 days ago. That's what I'm saying. I was super stoked. So I walked in. Well, there's a Taco Bell.
Was it called Taco Bell Cantina?
No, I just said Taco Bell. It might have said Cantina
the new ones
in really
that are
fine
opening
print.
up they're called Taco Bell Cantina,
Like all around town.
and they're gonna
though?
be like bars at night.
Yeah. This Taco Bell that I went to, it was like a club, but you get tacos. It was awesome.
I mean, that sounds pretty sweet.
I got a couple chalupas and got grinded on. It was awesome. And then I
You
only
better be careful getting grinded on after Taco Bell.
it's a great. Well, I mean, didn't specify who grinded on me or what grinded on me. It was good, man.
Oh, my son says hi.
Is he FaceTiming?
No, they're commenting on our live feed that you don't
nice.
ever check when you're on here.
Okay, I do, but half the time I just get shit talked to because of whatever shirt I'm wearing. So I don't respond to those. And then the other half, actually, well, maybe it's because we don't respond back very well, but people
So
stop.
what's up with those dicks that care so much about your shirt? What's going on there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it was just one girl or something in particular that really cared.
Well, I'm not wearing a shirt this time. I'm wearing a tank top. So you can't talk shit.
Hey, muscle shirts are for muscles.
Oh, I don't know. See, there's a few times like, what do you even say to that? Like, shit. There was a guy that I work with, and he had he's an old fucking cowboy fucking pilot or whatever, and he was telling me about this time that he landed in an airstrip. I think it was like Santa Rosa or something, and he walks off. He takes the plane, taxis it back, parks it, gets into the pilot's lounge, and one of the dude walks up to him. He's like, "Hey, the runway's for pilots, but you can use it too." And he's just like, "Fuck, man! Like, what do I even say to that?" Like, you come out with something that's just that smooth and quick. Gotta give in.
I guess there's not really a good comeback for the muscle shirt thing.
Yeah.
I have muscles.
Yeah. No, there's no way you turn that around and sound good. It's just fucking roll with it, dude.
A roundhouse kick to the dick.
That's like a really low roundhouse kick. You would just look like you didn't know how to roundhouse.
Well, so we got a table here though. I can just kick that in. You know what I do though is as I'm building the studio, I could create little tasers in the chairs.
Nobody will want to come on your fucking show.
Some people will want to come on more. Not naming any names right now, but be like, "Oh, can I come on the show?" No, man, it's been good. I've been trying to because most of the time we got me and my brother. This is gonna be the hammered show, by the way.
We drank shots of I don't know where the camera is, but
the knot. Actually, if you smile at that
proof.
one and hold it up, he might be able to take the shot and it'll look like a telemarketer thing. But we can later add a little like gleam on your teeth where it goes ding. But
now my teeth are yellow.
Yeah, drink that. Well, let's keep drinking then. No, so I'm convinced. I was telling you earlier, but this is for anybody who didn't hear, which everybody, that at some point during the history of this show thing that we do every week, there's going to be an episode where we end up just completely 100% belligerently drunk by the end of it.
You're already slurring your words a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. No. However, I'll refer to, because I got to the point where I was listening to a lot of Joe Rogan, right?
Uh-huh.
And there was there was a period of time, about a month, that they did this thing called Sober October. Neat idea, in theory.
Yeah, in theory.
Yeah. So they went sober for 30 days, like no weed, no drinking, no, I think that was it.
Whatever else they did.
Anything else, if that's your thing. And so at the end of that, though, they were counting down. And it got down to like midnight on October 31st. They're all like standing there at a bar, just like waiting. And then as soon as it hits midnight, they all like take shots, like get back to it. And so he did a following show the next day, I think. Sometime around then. And he's explaining. It's funny because he goes on these little rants afterwards. Not always, but this time he did because he was really drunk. He's like, "Hey, this is the first show I've done since Sober October. We're going to drink." And they drank. And they drank. And they drank. And they're all like, their tolerances are down.
Yeah, your tolerance is going to be nowhere near what it was.
Exactly. So he's having a great time. And, he goes, and at the end, he had this little bit of wisdom that I like to, take. But it was that you don't need alcohol or like weed or anything to get through life. Like, you can totally do things sober.
Yeah, but alcohol fucking helps.
But yeah, why? If it's not hurting anything, have some fun. Like, drink some booze. And he's like, "I'm an okay podcaster when I'm sober, but I think I'm a little better when I'm drunk." So that was it. I'm like, "Yep, that's it. Cool. I'm making a show. We're gonna drink, and it's gonna be great." And here we are.
So on that note of not drinking, one of my friends has given up alcohol for Lent.
Oh shit!
I saw him the other day at a beer event.
Yeah.
And he's sober, just like,
oh no,
standing on the side of the wall,
just angry.
And he's like, "Did you know Lent isn't 41 days, it's 47?
Only a sober person would ever figure that out. Just like, damn it. Oh, that's fucking hilarious, man. Shit. That explains a lot though, because there was a girl I was dating for a while, and she didn't like to drink, which is okay. Like nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm married to one of those.
Right. But she got really grumpy being around drunk people, and I like to drink, and a lot of my friends do too.
I'm sure Jen gets pretty irritated, but she's
I'm
very tolerant of all of our stupidity.
She deals with a lot of shit, like a lot of shit with us.
I feel bad for her.
I should give her a card. I'll have you sign it too. It'd be great.
Sorry for being a drunk idiot.
We'll mail it and everything. It'll be great. Oh shit, we gotta not have her see this part. Block her from the show real quick.
Right now.
We got 30 seconds to block her.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't either. Well, there's a way. But
she's probably not even paying attention. We're watching a new show right now, so she's probably watching it.
She's binging the fuck out of it without you. That's the rule.
Well, I already finished it.
Oh, see,
we have different schedules.
It's true. Yeah.
So I watch something, and then I tell her, this is where I made it to.
Right.
Watch up to there further. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, now that works well, though.
Yeah.
The only downside is you can't, for those few hours or whatever, you have to watch out as far as not telling her any shit.
That's a good thing about my brain is I don't remember what the fuck I watched last night.
That's right. Hey, you know how many times we've watched Orgasmo? Me and you.
Yeah.
Rob knows.
How about Hot Tub Time Machine?
Or Hot
2?
Tub Time
Yeah.
Machine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. You've only watched it once or twice, but the rest of us have watched it well over 50 times.
Yeah.
In your own damn home. God damn. It's a good show. Or movie.
It's great. I rewatch movies all the time that I
Yeah.
have seen, but I don't remember any of it.
God damn.
Also, phones came out, so I play on my phone, do stupid shit.
So, okay, here's
I miss
the thing.
half of a movie.
I've been, because it's like social media gets me. I'll sit there and I can post and just check on bullshit because it's an interactive deal, but I can't play games on my phone for the life of me.
Yeah, I don't have. Actually, I do have a BMX game on my phone where you just do jumps.
Yeah, do jump back and forth.
But
the Line Rider game, you remember that? From high school?
no.
So it's a little, I think it was a car at first, maybe a bicycle, but you'd draw a line and it would just follow the line.
Yeah,
You remember
I
that
do
shit?
remember that.
Yeah.
My mom got mad at me once for playing that because there was a guy in a wheelchair. Was one of the characters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had the wheelchair. And then the problem is when you crash, the wheelchair would slide and he'd be sliding too. It was a little gruesome for a stick figure thing. But
Whatever.
Yeah.
Jen said she only gets irritated with me, not you drunk fucks.
Nice. I've done some stupid drunk things too. She's a very tolerant woman.
We've done a lot of stupid drunk things.
Okay, so what was the
together?
One, you know what I remember? The one that always sticks in my mind. You recall the time we went down to the river
And walked across the log?
Yeah, the log. Was that the same night that we saw that dumb motherfucker kayaking?
No, that was during the flood.
Okay, so yeah, one was after the flood. The log was after the flood.
Yeah, the log was when the river was down.
Back down to a decent
But
level.
we were too drunk to be fucking around by the river.
Well, yeah, clearly.
And then we lost some stuff walking over the log because we all fell in.
I soaked my phone.
Yeah, we all fell in. Then we were digging through the mud under the log.
Oh, God
trying to find our stuff that fell.
It was it was neat if we would have made it, but it was covered in seaweed and shit, so it was a lost cause.
Yeah, no, that was probably the peak of my stupidity drunkenness when I met you and we were hanging out.
Okay, so do you remember how we met?
At a party where
what was his name?
Keith,
yeah. Okay, but following that, I think.
Well, we left the party because we didn't want to hang out with those stupid people, and then we all just went.
Rob was with us.
Yeah, I think Rob was too.
Yeah, and we all drank.
Were you with us, Rob?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm still counting that the best investment ever to get Rob in on this shit with his intercom. But yeah, no. So we took off from the party, but then, as far as I recall, it's a bit of a blur. We went on a 3-day bender or 4-day bender. I met a really giant black dude.
Yeah, Richmond.
Sometime in there, Richmond. Yeah, and a really small black dude too. I think. Maybe I just saw him on YouTube.
Maybe. I don't think I've ever met his little friend.
I hope not.
Well,
I hear it's the size of 2 Pepsi cans.
Probably. No, he's like, I think he's like 7'5", and his buddy that he makes videos with is a midget.
What was the name of the videos?
I think it's just called Big Rich and Bobby or something.
Was that it? Because those are funny.
But yeah,
Like
pretty
that was
good.
before a lot of memes existed. This is actually before memes existed.
Yeah, I think so.
Hands
Actually.
down, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 10 years ago. Probably they were making those videos.
Yeah, that was funny. Like, they were 30-second little videos on YouTube. The kind of shit you see on Instagram nowadays.
Yeah,
Funny as
But,
fuck.
like-
Yeah.
those are probably funnier because you see a 7'5", 400-pound guy come out of a little Barbie house and break it.
It was funny shit, man.
Well, first you see the midget come out.
Yeah, yeah.
He
And you
like
think
sits
it's
at the little
But
table.
you think it's like a normal house. Because he's a proportionate small guy, you know?
Yeah.
Like, his arms aren't stubby or, sausage fingered or
I
nothing
don't
like
think he's
that.
actually a midget. I think he's only like 5 feet tall or
He's
something.
like Kevin Hart. He's just really small.
Yeah.
But he was even kind of jacked, wasn't he?
It's been so long since I
Been a long
saw
time,
any of
yeah.
those.
But, yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy how time flies like that, you know?
Yeah, that was... I guess my memory's not that bad because I kind of vividly remember our bender there.
Yeah, how does that work?
That's back when I was like drinking and driving and being stupid.
Yeah.
Because I remember we were drinking and then I drove us over there.
Yeah, because I was like, well, I ain't fucking driving, but he wants to drive. All right, cool. I was down with it, but it was all bad decisions, like you learn from this shit.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, nope.
I don't know if you noticed, but my truck's not here. I left
Did
it
you
at
Uber
home.
here? Smart. Yeah. See, I'll Uber all over the place. So-
My DUI was like 10 grand and like a year of going to classes and all that shit. I'm not doing that again.
Granted, I could get pretty close to 10 grand on Uber for a year, but
Probably.
but still worth it because I can keep a job and I don't have to, like, if I need to go somewhere, I can.
It's like that last
But-
month of work
Right.
where I knew I was just going to be getting drunk every day at work.
Right.
I Ubered every day, and I don't remember how much it ended up costing, but I probably spent quite a bit of money on Uber for a month.
Yeah, everyday Ubers suck. I remember me and Taryn ended up getting our tickets at one point and couldn't drive. I Ubered everywhere.
Oh, your motorcycle?
Yeah, the fucking motorcycle.
You lost
thing.
your regular driver's license too?
Yeah, well, because it's all just attached. They take away the M1 and the C at the same time.
I didn't know that. I thought they just took away the endorsement.
No, that would have been awesome because I'd have just fucking drove my truck.
Yeah,
No problem, but no, they take away the whole license for a month or whatever it is.
that sucks.
Yeah, that lawyer
I like-
sucked nuts.
That's the weirdest thing to me. You're like, you need to find a different punishment. Like, we need you to pay us, but you can't have your vehicle, your license to
Right.
drive to work or anything.
So, and that's the weird part though, is there's so many things that are like important on or rely on each other like that. Like you get fucked up in some sort of bills or whatever, and then they start detaining essentially not rights because driving's not a right, but you know what I mean. Like they inhibit your ability to make money because you get stuck down in this thing.
I mean, in my opinion, driving's a right.
It kind of it's not,
Not in the opinion of the CHP or the DMV.
Well, fuck their
Right.
opinion. The DMV just stole money from me, actually, so fuck them.
Did they really?
Yeah. So I bought a motorcycle from you.
Mhm.
It was like 4 years ago.
Oh, that was with the KX.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I sold it a year later.
Right.
Sent in the release of liability. Dude never put in his name or anything, and they just stole my taxes. So
Oh,
we
shit.
called,
Yeah.
and
No, but you sent in the release liability.
yeah.
I was
So-
standing there next to you 3 or 4 years ago when we sold that bike, or I
So-
sold it. Yeah.
So we called and
Yeah.
figured it out, and they're refunding us.
Right.
They're like, yeah, there's a release liability right here in the notes. Then why the fuck did you take my money?
Why? Yeah, it's not mine anymore. I don't know who owns it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I know their names or anything. Their name was on the release liability
Yeah,
that I
I'm
gave to you.
I'm hoping that they gave you the right name, but that's about it.
I kind of check people's IDs and
Yeah,
stuff. I'm
I've
kind of a
checked
dick
ID.
when I sell stuff
Well,
because
yeah, 'cause-
I've been screwed over like this before.
And yet,
And I got fucked over on the F100 too. That kid never put it in his name.
so there's two things that need to stop. I should probably stop selling you vehicles because the F100 came from me, right?
Actually, that happens with like anything I sell usually.
Oh, you just have shitty luck.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
when I buy a vehicle,
Mhm.
top priority. I go to DMV and get that shit in my name.
The reason I buy a vehicle is to go start fucking driving it usually.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I don't know. Fucking, maybe other people have different plans, but yeah. That's fucking insane.
Like, say I bought something.
Yeah.
Didn't go to DMV, put it in my name. It gets stolen from my house. What the fuck am I going to do?
It's not yours.
Yeah.
That's the point, is that you just bought it. You paid money for this. Unless you're going to go, maybe everybody you sold vehicles to are going and doing shady shit with these vehicles.
Release of liability. Which evidently they keep on file, but they don't fucking... You know, they'll still take your money.
So here's a thought, though. If you can just do that, couldn't you go buy a car from some random jabroni, right? And then immediately turn around and do a release of liability? And be like, this ain't my car anymore. And then you can go do stupid shit with it. No, rob a bank or something, I don't know. But, like, theoretically, right? Because that's essentially that's what your release of liability would keep you from doing, right?
You're talking like if you go buy something right now?
Yeah.
Well, then it's not in your name yet. And put a fake name on their release of liability.
Well, that would be the smarter idea. But for the most part, people who do stupid shit like rob things aren't too bright.
Okay. Going way off topic here.
Nah, go for
You're
it,
talking
man.
about robbing things. So I go into the bank frequently.
Yeah.
And I always see like the bulletproof glass and it goes to the ceiling.
Right.
Now I've never like thought about this,
I
but
see
those
where
are
you're going.
paneled ceilings.
This little
Push
shitty
that
one
shit up. Go right over.
So here's the
Is
thing.
there bulletproofing above that in the attic?
I doubt it, to be honest.
Because those panel ceilings, you little push it up with your finger and it gets out the fucking way. You can either climb through or put a gun through it.
You got a good point. Just stand on the
So
counter.
hopefully, maybe, I guess robbers. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, aren't
I
watching
just
this
gave robbers like some information
See,
they
this
shouldn't
is-
have.
When I was a kid, my dad used to get so pissed off. We'd be watching the news, right? And there'd be like a bank robbery that happened. And they'd be like, the bank robbers would have gotten away if they'd have only done this. And then they'd like break down exactly the right way to rob the bank. This is on TV. And my dad's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, come on. It just doesn't make sense. But, yeah. I don't know. That's the weird part. But you could apply that shit to a lot of stuff nowadays. Like, just because we're saying about robbing a bank. What's the other? That fucking gun shit's going crazy these days. Like gun laws and
Yeah.
what else can we hit that's a hot topic here in the next 30 seconds?
Fucking
But you know,
pushing for certain types of guns to be outlawed. Like,
Right.
I don't know statistics, but I'm sure more people are killed every day by a pistol than a fucking assault rifle.
yeah, I think the fact is it's kids, you know, who do the like, hey, look at this.
Kids probably die more by pistols than assault rifles.
Yeah, because they're like, this is cool.
So why is everybody pushing for a ban on assault rifles?
Because it sounds mean.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna assault
if you're
you.
a gun enthusiast, you can afford those types of assault rifles.
Yeah,
You're
it's
usually pretty responsible with them.
Well,
Out of
so-
the millions of guns that are out there, a few of them have been used in shootings.
yeah. If there's gonna be anything that, because I try to stay pretty bipartisan on a lot of that shit, but yeah, let's get another one of those because we're going into it.
Green light on politics.
Hey, it's rolling. But yeah, if it's the case, is that
Hey, Rob, can we get some ice in here?
Fuck you. I'm your director, not your butler.
no,
You.
that's
dickhead.
what we got Pat for. Pat's the green room guy.
Hey, can you tell Pat to bring some fucking ice in here?
Dude, I need to get a payroll going for everybody. This is becoming an operation over here.
Guys in the rooms all around here.
Yeah, they're fucking doing things, you know. Got an audio mixer and shit. No, that's
Well, so far we haven't had anything for Rob to like look up. for
No,
us.
well, he'll dump in, and like Rob's always fantastic when it comes to these like the kitschy moments that I don't see coming. I do need to get him another computer though, because what happens is
Wasn't he working on the TV out there?
Well, so the TV shows what's happening, right? Hey, the man himself. So what happens on the TV? That's how you see what shots. But then to select them, he needs to use the computer.
Got it.
And
By the way, for the audience, that's not me. I did not capitulate. That was Pat.
Pat owe you a beer 5 or more. But what the hell are it? There's something we're getting on about. Oh yeah, this
Guns.
We're about to jump into gun laws. Oh hey, total side note. I ordered my first AR.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's supposed to show up here in the next like 7 days.
Did you trade your fucking DRZ for 2 of them?
Nope. No. Fucking. So
You remember
here's
that?
Oh fucking Craigslist. God damn it. No, those are AKs.
Oh.
Every time, because you've sold street bikes on Craigslist, right?
Yeah.
You.
I never had anybody offer me AKs though.
No?
but I do remember yours.
Oh my god, dude! Every fucking no, it was my Celica, my street bike, everything I've ever tried to sell on Craigslist. Some fucking douchebag says, "Hey, you want to trade for an AK?" I'm like, "No," I said, "No trades. I want cash."
I just sold my
and
jet
then
ski.
he'll respond with some stupid shit like, "It's filed down though." Like, no. Like,
I just sold my jet ski and had a lot of crazy trade offers, but
yeah,
I needed cash, so.
yeah, no, well, because the reason most people sell their shit is because they need cash, especially when it's a lower end. Like, my street bikes have never been like show quality. They're fun bikes, but I don't sell them because
The CBR was pretty nice looking.
The CBR was a good bike. I missed that bike, but I didn't sell it. I gave it to a junkyard because it was
Did you?
it was a unicycle. When I was
I
done
thought they
with it.
paid you for that.
Yeah, 500. It's a junkyard though. It's like
That
pick and
wasn't a
pull
junkyard. You sold it to that bike shop out there on Sunrise.
to junk it out.
Nah, I'm sure they. Well, they probably parted it out and fixed other bikes
that,
with it.
That bike would never see the light of day again.
The one I got in my backyard right now was in the same condition of yours, and now it's.
The
Kinda.
wheel went through the radiator of mine.
Yeah, no, this one too.
Really?
Yeah, my
That
uncle
bad, huh?
rebuilt all
Yeah.
the forks and radiator and all that shit.
Shit.
It's still a piece of shit.
Right. It was a good F4i though. I missed that bike.
I have 3 bikes in my backyard right now.
Again? I thought I got rid of them.
Yeah.
It's your trailer park uncle taking advantage of you, man. It's like free parking over here. Nate's house.
No, I actually called him the other day, told him he'd get his shit
All right.
or bring me pink slips.
He's probably got liens or what's it called? Release of liabilities already.
Nah, he's got the paperwork. He's gonna come pick up 1 bike and give me the pinks for the other 2.
There you go. Yeah. But shit. No, I'm excited, man. Getting that first AR showing up here. Freaking stoked. I think because I looked into a lot of the laws or whatever.
We were just talking about our guts, and somebody commented, "Nice belly, though."
Nice belly. Shit. We're probably, but see, this is why I zoomed it in. Watch. See on your shot, zoomed in, no belly. And on my shot, Rob won't take it. He's probably sleeping on the job. But nonetheless.
Your fucking dog just licked my computer.
he's just sniffing it out, checking on it.
Why is he inside?
Oh, yeah, you can kick him out. We got the whole yard for him to run around in right now. But.
He's a dog. He loves it out there.
No, he's a fucking dumbass. Love that dog to death, but goddamn, his brain is small.
Did you cut his balls off when he was older or
I haven't
younger?
got him off yet.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, yeah, there's all the testosterone just fucking swimming around. I was gonna do that actually.
That
Couple
might
weeks
be
ago.
too late now. It'll fuck him up.
No, you can still do it. The only challenge is that a lot of the testosterone has already entered his system, so it's kind of crazy,
Yeah, you're supposed to do it around like 6 months or something, aren't you?
1 year was the optimum time, and I missed that by like 6 months. So I could still get it done, but
My grandparents inherited a dog that was like 6 years old, maybe, and they neutered him, and it totally changed his personality. So,
really.
no, please fix that dog. It's so much better.
Yeah.
No, he's fun, but it's like
He's not fun when
fix
you're
that dog.
when you're
Please,
a
Pat.
so fucking
when you're
crazy,
a
yeah.
guest at your house
No, well,
and I walk in and your dog jumps on your couch to jump on me.
Well, he doesn't need to jump on the couch.
I know, but he does.
already
And then he's
tall enough,
taller
yeah.
than me, and then he's
Yeah,
like,
because he's fucking.
"Oh,
up
I'm gonna
there,
fucking jump on you and scratch the shit out of your chest, and be a dick."
Yeah, he's a sweet dick, but he's a dick nonetheless. Yeah.
Yeah, there is like a 30-second delay in this.
Yeah, see, what's kind of interesting to me is like this is your first time really doing a show or anything like this kind of shit, so you get to learn a lot of like the first thing you walk in, you're like, "Whoa, the room looks different," which I've heard from a lot of people. Like what is
It
perceived.
definitely looks very different in here than what I watch every week on my phone.
Right, but that's something that I was accustomed to just being in broadcast so often. You know, like I see a studio, I'm like, yep, that's studio, and I know that what you see is only like half of what's actually going on. Camera angles are key.
Yeah, there's like fucking 8 cameras in here.
Yeah, right. Okay, so
Is this one on?
yeah, that one's on. That's my camera.
Oh, what about that?
That one's not on. That one,
And that one's on.
that one's on. That one's on. Yeah. There's another camera I'm gonna order this week. So I found out I get a GoPro.
Pointing down?
And it's gonna be
see
called
a scratch on your nuts.
No, it's gonna be called the Clink Cam.
The clink cam?
So it's gonna be very close up, only over
Oh,
here.
to
And,
see
so,
like a...
and then you can take that.
Gotcha.
It's just for every time we do that shit.
All right.
If that's not vain, I don't know what the fuck is, but
Oh,
I'm excited. But yeah, no, it's kind of cool for me to show.
how is that
this show.
vein getting a...
Well, it's the same as
Vein is like you are...
a shot of yourself, right?
Yeah. Like you think yourself as attractive
I
or
think our
good.
clinks are pretty fucking badass.
That wouldn't be vain. That's just, you find something
Ma-
cool.
okay,
It's
I
not,
think
it's not about
yeah.
yourself.
No, it's about me and whoever we're with.
Yeah.
Like for me,
Vain would be like you want the camera on you.
Oh
while
yeah,
you're
it'd be
clinking.
pointed at me. It'd be actually on your glass. As we clink to see it.
Exactly.
We call that the vein cam. Wait a minute.
So, the shaft cam?
They have those though.
What?
You never seen there was a video. Was this Facebook?
Like a penis camera?
Yeah, it's a penis
A
camera.
wiener camera,
A
if you
wiener,
will?
wiener cam. If you will, it was a wiener cam. It was the weirdest thing I'd seen because it was a camera that like stuck and pointed back. So it'd go inside before you went inside.
What the fuck?
I swear, man, it was off of Facebook, a link I clicked.
You clicked a link on Facebook to a
Yes.
penis cam?
Of course. You're telling me you've never clicked some weird link on the internet?
Sure. But not that.
Not that?
No.
Because you didn't see that. Because you
I
would
might have clicked
You
on
would have
it.
clicked it too. Come on.
The inside of a vagina is a mysterious place.
There's a G spot in there somewhere. Oh shit.
I know where it's at. I managed to keep a wife for 10 years.
It's on
so.
the bottom, right?
So we had some crazy topics of conversation before.
we didn't touch any of them. So okay, here's a few things that I've learned, right? And I'm gonna run them through you right now. A. We'll probably never stick to the topics here because we're shit at it, right? Once you get going, like, and there's a weird like when you're in the zone, like you just keep going, right? 2, if you state something before the show as easy,
Russell, it's Captain and Coke.
Oh, is that? Yeah, there you go. You gotta throw him a little thumbs up so he knows you got. I mean, on the actual fucking app.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure he heard me. It says Russell is watching.
Still? He
Does
might
it
be.
tell you if they're not watching anymore?
No, I have no idea how long people watch. I just assume that most people watch for about 30 seconds and bail out.
If I'm not like in the middle of something, I'll watch while I sit outside and smoke a cigarette or something.
Right? Although, so here's the cool thing is that, and I try to do this for the people that have responded positively. It's that occasionally we hear from someone and they're like, wow, I haven't talked to you guys in a long time, or like, it's cool to see you guys just bullshit, or whatever it is.
Russell said never click related videos.
Well, especially not after this one. Shit that we've been spewing off. But, no, it's that literally from, like, the positive feedback. That's why we try to kind of keep doing shit. You know, for whatever reason, people enjoy it. And I'm down with it. Like, if there's any good cause out there, then that seems like a good place to start, But...
Huh? Wait, good cause for what?
I don't know, it makes people feel good or some shit.
You know what?
You like to make people feel good, right?
Sure. You know,
That's why they call you the blowjob champ, huh?
no. Yeah. So, speaking of good causes or whatever,
Yeah,
after
yeah.
we closed down the restaurant,
Right.
we try to donate all of our leftover, like, food storage containers, food, all this stuff to a women's shelter,
Right.
and they wouldn't take it.
Why not? It seems
I don't remember their exact reasoning, but, like,
right.
because it wasn't, like, completely full and sealed or whatever.
See,
I'm like,
okay.
dude, you guys could have fed all these people for a night.
Yeah,
or
just
two.
because, okay, we opened the mushrooms, we're like, no, we ain't eating those. And that was that. Well, that's like, you've heard of the
Well,
people...
our food packaging, like salad boxes, because the
there's not
case
even-
of them wasn't completely full and sealed.
It's a box of other boxes that you can wash.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't make sense.
We're like, how the fuck do you guys stay afloat if you don't accept donations like this?
Yeah. That's like their saving grace right there. They call it an angel investor when somebody comes in and just throws a shitload of money at something for no real apparent reason.
Yeah, we were just throwing a shitload of food and food supplies at a women's shelter.
They didn't want to take it, huh? That's weird, man. Huh.
That's strange.
Yeah, well, so you know how like that's they've got the modern day, what's it called, dumpster diving in grocery stores. You ever seen
No.
that? A lot of people, so they'll go and for example, let's say your milk has an expiration date of the 26th. At the 26th, the end of the day, they take that milk carton out and they set it out back, along with all the vegetables and all the fruit and all that they were the sell-by dates. They can't have them on shelf past that sell-by date. So, like, Walmart's fucking horrible at it, where they'll have
That-
carts and carts of
It
it.
depends on. I actually know about this stuff,
Right.
so
Yeah.
I'll chime in. Those are vendors.
Mhm.
Like the stuff that Walmart does own and sell,
Yeah.
like frozen foods or whatever,
Right.
vegetables. Yes, Walmart will throw them out. Sometimes Walmart or whatever will donate it, but certain things like bread,
Yeah.
Walmart doesn't sell the bread. Vendors come in, stock that bread, and it's sold through Walmart. When that
Okay.
shit gets out of date, the vendors will come pick up that bread, replace it, take it back to whatever their shops or whatever, and do whatever they want with it.
Really?
A lot of like bread places
Yeah.
will have like a little shop there. Everything's gonna expire the next day, but you can go buy it for like 10 cents.
Oh, that's cool. So at least, so the particular vendors that are more responsible like that, then
Yeah.
they'll take it back and go try to wholesale it real quick.
Mm-hmm. There's one
That's
right
cool.
next to my house. Actually, you can buy
Wonder Bread,
buy
right?
a loaf of bread, yeah, for like 10 cents.
Yeah, because we used to always go to the Wonder Bread when I was poor and a kid,
And then
and now
yeah.
it all makes sense.
and milk also. That's
Yeah, because
So
it's like, hey, if you're gonna drink this the next 2 days, here's a gallon. Boom.
Yeah.
Family is gonna go through a
So-
gallon of milk in 2 days.
So places like Walmart, Save Mart, stuff like that,
yeah,
they're not going to buy that from them. So they have the vendors come stock that themselves.
gotcha.
And then the vendors will come replace whatever's there and then take it, either dispose of it or sell it off really fast.
Right, that's fucking cool though. So, well, the one that's interesting to me is that, and I understand. So it's how do we, like it's a hot top, not a really hot topic anymore. For a minute it was before guns became a big deal, but they used to have it where they'd have carts of food out behind like a Walmart.
Uh-huh.
So all your great value brand food, Walmart couldn't sell it. But they'd put it out back, and then they'd have security guards actually watching it, and they'd chase people off who wanted to take it. Because, like, hobos and shit and hippies would be like, hey, it's food. You're going to throw it away. We should disperse this to the poor people. Which makes a lot of sense, right?
Yes, but in Walmart's perspective, what if somebody ate something and poisoned themselves and sued them?
It's a liability. Exactly. And that's the point. Like, I can understand both sides of this argument. Therefore, I get it, but maybe you should just sign a fucking waiver and call it good, right? Like, could you just do that?
If they have the security guard standing out there saying, sign this waiver, take what the fuck you want.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I never heard that compromise. I just came up with that 5 minutes ago, though, so.
I thought I just came up with it 1 second ago.
5 minutes was earlier.
But you never fucking said anything.
Well-
Maybe you came up with it in your head.
Yeah, I did. So, come on, man. Death of me, man. I come up with the great ideas all the time and just don't say them out loud. Promise that's how it goes. But yeah, no, that's
That's right. I give bank robbers information on
all the
rob a
fucking
bank
time.
better.
Like, by the way, all you got to do is
Just lift
Lift
that
it over.
fucking panel.
you're good to go.
I don't know. I guess maybe people that don't do construction or anything like that don't really know how those work. Because they're definitely not bulletproof. They're not even fingerproof.
No, I've definitely jumped up and. Or we used to do that back in school. Remember, you'd
Yeah, just run down the hallway and
you
pop
poke 'em,
one up.
or you'd stick your pencils into them. That was the way you knew like it was a boring class because you look up and see like
There's
3
pencils
pencils
stuck in the
You're like,
ceiling.
Yep, this room's gonna be sucky.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, right on, man. Let's fucking close this bitch up. It's been good having you.
Yeah.
Let's go drink some more. But this way I won't be embarrassed when I start slurring. So
I think you've been slurring the whole time. So
probably yeah,
whatever.
it's all good.
But we've been on for an hour already?
Close to
Yeah,
it.
pretty close.